The day has folded into blue, like paper pressed and worn. Streetlights hum a gentle tune for hearts a little torn. There's dust dancing in the air in golden amber light, and somewhere in the distance a train fades into night. I'm not running from my thoughts, not chasing what could be. I let them sit beside me like old familiar company. No hurry, no race, just praise. When the night stays and the world feels far away, I don't need to be afraid of the silence in my way. Every small mistake, every choice I made brought me here to this quiet place where the night stays. Speaks in fragments of everything I've been. Broken little melodies that slowly stitch again. I used to think that growing up meant never feeling lost, but maybe it just means understanding every cause. Seasons of my life, some were filled with laughter, some were edged with quiet strife. Still here, still whole, still learning to let go. When the night stays and the noise begins to fade, I can hear the better parts of the person doubt I faced, every tear I braved turns to something warm and true. When the night stays, maybe peace is not a place, but the courage just to stay with the ache, with the grace, till it softens into gray. Maybe love is not a flame that burns without control, but a quiet, steady glow deep inside the soul. Let the chords fall slowly, let the moment breathe. Nothing here broken, nothing I must leave. When the night stays and the stars refuse to hide, I can feel a steady light growing deep inside. No rush to become, no past to just this heart learning how to rest in its own space where the night stays. with its noise and bright displays. But I'll remember who I am, yeah, I'm in the quiet where the night stays. cities made of glass, but peace was always waiting here in shadows that don't pass. In old Kyoto's tender hush, hearts can breathe so wide. Shiawas is not a crown, it walks beside. Lantern light and wooden beams, river running clear. All the answers I once sought were always here. Wabi sabi and crack lacquer in weathered temple gate. Perfect in imperfection, love that gently waits. Furusato in the chest, a home without a wall. Even if the years move on, this will hold them all. Listen close, the silence sings more than words can show. In the pause between two bells, we learn to let go. Old Kyoto, breathe with me under crescent moon. Life is just a fleeting guess, gone too soon. So I'll treasure lantern light on this quiet stone. Shiawas is this small world I call my own. Night settles in the cedar trees, water mirrors sky, and I find my simple joy as the hours drift by. Yogurt fades, but peace remains. Encore une nuit tranquille. La pluie tombe sur les toits comme un vœu, comme un vieux refrain. Les lampadaires brillent pour moi. Dans le petit matin, une tasse oubliée sur la table en bois. Le monde peut bien s'agiter. Je reste ici chez moi, les souvenirs passent comme des trains lointains. Je les regarde sans trace, sans vouloir les retenir. Respire doucement, le temps attend. Sous la pluie douce, je laisse aller les peurs qui me poussent à trop penser. La nuit me parle à voix, c'est dans le calme, je trouve ma place. Les pages d'un carnet remplies à moitié, des rêves commencés, jamais terminés, mais ce n'est pas grave, je marche encore. Chaque petite vague me rend plus fort. Un vinyle craque comme un cœur discret. Chaque note me raconte que je peux rester. Pas besoin de courir loin, je suis bien. Sous la pluie douce, tout devient clair. Les doutes s'éclaboussent dans l'air. La ville respire sans me presser. Et je peux sourire sans me cacher. Peut-être que la vie n'est pas un cri, mais un murmure qui dure. Peut-être que grandir, c'est juste choisir d'aimer, s'enfuir. Sous la pluie douce, je me retrouve. Mon cœur repousse ce qu'il éprouve dans cette lumière un peu floue. Je deviens fière d'être moi, tout simplement. La pluie s'arrête et moi je reste. journée peut s'effacer. Dans la lumière tranquille, je laisse filer les pensées inutiles. Sans les garder, le vent me parle à demi-mot et mon cœur s'installe dans ce tempo. Les pages tournent doucement d'un livre commencé. Chaque instant présent n'a rien à prouver. Un sourire sans raison traverse mon visage. Peut-être que la saison m'apprend le courage. Pas besoin d'être ailleurs ni d'aller plus vite. Le bonheur est dans la suite. Rien à fuir, rien à forcer, juste sentir et avancer. Dans la lumière tranquille, tout devient clair. Les doutes fragiles se perdent dans l'air. La ville respire à mon rythme et je peux sourire sans algorithme. Peut-être que la vie c'est ça aussi, un instant léger qu'on laisse passer. Peut-être que grandir c'est choisir de rester simple et de sourire. Dans la lumière tranquille, je me reconnais, mon cœur vacille. Mais il sait que le calme brille plus que le bruit. Et dans cette lumière, je me construis. Tout va bien. Tout va bien. Ici. through dusty blinds. Steam curls up, unhurried time. Notebook open, pen in hand. No big rush, no loud demands. Vinyl spinning soft and low. Trumpet crying gentle gold. Footsteps fading down the street. City moving half asleep. Coffee rings on wooden grain. Little losses, little gains. Every breath a steady stream. Floating through a quiet dream. Slow jazz in the background. Heartbeat, steady sound. No need to be somewhere else. I'm exactly where I'm found. Coffee and quiet dreams. Life is softer than it seems. Small steps, steady pace. Finding beauty in between. No noise, no race. Just a gentle grace under morning light. I'm in the right place. Saxophone like falling rain, washing off the midnight strain. Every note just lingers there, dancing lightly in the air. Deadlines waiting patiently, they don't feel so heavy when the rhythm moves with me. Calm and steady, window open, breeze comes through, carrying a sky of blue. Somewhere far a train goes by like a low and distant sight. Focus like a quiet tide. Nothing to prove, nothing to hide. Building dreams a simple way. Little progress every day. Coffee and quiet dreams. Working on the in-between. Soft chords, warm tone. Turning effort into home. No rush, no fear. Just presence here. Every tiny forward move becomes a better year. Maybe success isn't loud. Maybe it hums beneath a cloud. Maybe growth is barely seen, like roots beneath the green. Every page I slowly write, every calm and patient night becomes the life I'm shaping. Note by note, just right. Coffee and quiet dreams, flowing like a smooth routine. Jazz and lo-fi blend, focus never ends. Soft light, deep breath, nothing more, nothing less. In this simple melody, I find my best. My room bends at the edges, walls humming violet tones. The ceiling's made of questions, the floor forgets its bones. Neon shadows on my skin, pulse beneath my breath. Every thought I'm thinking now comes back slightly left. The radio is melting into a silver wave. Static turns to lullabies for the version I once saved. Am I here or somewhere else, talking to another self? Echoes don't sleep, they circle me, soft and deep, endlessly. Every word I never said grows in blue above my bed, floating through electric dreams. Scent lines stretch like liquid light, dripping through the night. Heartbeat glitching in my chest, wrong but feeling right. Mirror shows a second face, half in shadowed hue. She whispers, "You're not broken, you're just becoming new." Time is looping quietly like vinyl in decay. Moments slightly warped and bent, but still they wanna stay. If I fall through pixel skies, will I land behind my eyes? Echoes don't sleep, they breathe in me. Soft distortion set free, free. Every fear I tried to hide turns to rhythm deep inside. Nothing lost, it only streamed. Reverse the silence, stretch the air. Let the river take me there. What is real? A frequency, just waves of memory. Maybe I'm not breaking down. Maybe I expand beyond the quiet little room. I thought I'd understand. Layer on layer, voice on voice, noise becomes another choice. Echoes don't sleep, they multiply across the dark electric sky. Every doubt becomes a sound, every lost thing still is found in between the in-between. ciudad respira lento bajo un cielo sin final. Sombras bailan en el techo como olas de cristal. La lámpara sobre el libro derrama luz de miel, mientras el mundo se apaga y yo me encuentro con mi piel. Hay preguntas en el aire que no quieren contestar, pero ya no me persiguen, solo vienen a pasar. Respiro despacio, no todo tiene que doler tan alto. Bajo esta luz de ventana todo vuelve a empezar. Las dudas se vuelven agua y me dejan flotar, sin ruido, sin prisa, sin tener que demostrar que a veces lo más pequeño es lo que me da paz. Un vinilo gira suave con canciones del ayer, y en la estática del radio algo me habla sin querer. No soy el mismo de antes, ni quiero volver atrás. Cada error fue una puerta que me enseñó a caminar. La noche no me asusta y aprendí a escuchar los latidos escondidos que me invitan a confiar. Tal vez está bien no tener todo claro también. Bajo esta luz de ventana el tiempo sabe esperar. Las heridas se hacen viento y me dejan respirar, sin ruido, sin prisa, solo estar y aceptar que el silencio también canta, si lo sabes abrazar. No necesito promesas ni un destino ideal, solo este instante sencillo que me vuelve real. Si mañana trae tormenta, la sabré atravesar, porque hoy aprendí en la calma a quedarme y confiar. Bajo esta luz de ventana todo vuelve a su lugar. El pasado ya no pesa como solía pesar, sin ruido, sin prisa, mi corazón en compás. Que la vida más tranquilo también puede brillar. La ciudad sigue dormida y yo en paz. città si sveglia piano con un sorso di caffè. La luce cade sul tavolo come miele su di me. Un cappuccino tra le mani, schiuma bianca e cuore lento. Il mondo fuori corre forte, ma io resto nel momento. Le strade ancora mezze vuote, passi leggeri sul pavé. Ogni sogno ha il suo sapore, dolce come un perché. Respira, non c'è fretta, la vita aspetta. Tra la schiuma di sole e il profumo del bar, lascio andare le parole che mi fanno pesare. Più piano piano ho il cuore, trova il suo tempo e dentro questo rumore io mi sento contento. Un vinile gira piano dietro al bancone in fondo. Una voce un po' lontana racconta un altro mondo. Zucchero sopra i pensieri che si sciolgono così. Ogni errore di ieri è soltanto un sì. Le risate dei passanti entrano come vento e capisco in quell'istante che va bene il mio cammino lento. Non serve correre via, questa è casa mia. Tra la schiuma di sole e un sorriso al bar, la mia anima vuole solo respirare, restare. Piano piano il cuore impara a brillare, che la vita migliore è quella da assaporare. Forse crescere è questo qui, un caffè caldo e dire sì a ogni piccolo momento che passa e non ritorna, ma lascia dentro una forma. Tra la schiuma di sole e il profumo del bar, non ho bisogno di parole per sapere dove andare. Piano piano il cuore batte sincero e in questo sapore mi sento davvero. Ancora un sorso e poi si va, poi 1 a.m. again. Desk lamp glowing in the dark, highlighter stains and coffee marks. Window crack, the city hums while tomorrow slowly comes. Pages turning, steady beat, rain tapping soft on the street. Phone face down, no one to call, just quiet dreams against the wall. Deadlines dancing in my head, all the words I haven't said. But there's something kinda sweet in this tired heartbeat. Late night, slow vibes, dreams loading in real time. Small steps, big plans, building life with own hands. Under late night study light, everything feels right. Chasing goals till sunrise in the quiet night. No rush, no noise, just me and my choice. Working on tomorrow, turning pain to poise. Playlist playing soft and low, also samples in the flow. Lo-fi drums like gentle rain, washing over doubt and strain. Every mistake I ever made, lay the bricks of who I'll be. Every failure, every scar, wrote a better part of me. Breathing in, breathing out, learning what it's all about. Not perfection, just progress. Moving forward, nothing less. Focus mode, heart strong. I've been patient for so long. One day they will see what these nights did for me. Under late night study light, building quiet heights. Step by step I rise in these silent nights. No crowds, no fame, just playing the long game. Every small improvement adds up just the same. Maybe nobody knows how far I've really grown, but seeds don't shout before they're shown. The moon keeps watch above, like quiet steady love, and I keep writing chapters they'll read someday. Under late night study lights, dreams come into sight. All the doubts grow small in this amber light. Slow grind, calm mind, future self-aligned. Everything I'm working for is already mine. 1 a.m. turns into 3, still becoming me. Lo-fi on repeat, and that's enough for me. It's 2:17 a.m. The ceiling staring back at me again. City lights bleed through my blinds like tired stars that lost their shine. There's a coffee cup gone cold in a sweater that still smells like home. I trace the cracks across the wall like they could answer it all. I thought I was stronger than this, but strength feels different in the dark. Daytime builds a fearless heart, midnight tears it all apart, and the clock keeps whispering, you're not where you thought you'd be. But maybe growing up just means sitting with uncertainty. So I breathe in slow, let the silence hold me close. Every doubt I've ever known echoes soft and low. If I'm lost tonight, maybe that's alright. Somewhere in between the fear and the morning light, I'm still becoming who I'm meant to be. There's a playlist on repeat, songs that taste like memory. Every chord a photograph of who I was and couldn't keep. I tried to be somebody's piece, folded myself carefully, but paper hearts and fragile dreams break so easily. I scroll through old conversations like they're sacred poetry, searching for a version of me that felt more complete. The mirror doesn't lie, but it doesn't know my fight. All the wars I never show behind polite good night. So I breathe in silence, hold me close. Every doubt I've ever known echoes soft and low. If I'm lost tonight, maybe that's alright. Somewhere in between the fear and the morning light, I'm still becoming who I'm meant to be. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's this quiet sound of forgiving who I was for not knowing what I know now. Maybe lonely doesn't mean I'm as broken as it seems. Maybe empty space is just room enough to dream. I don't have it figured out, I'm not a finished masterpiece, but even unfinished songs still deserve to breathe. So I breathe in slow, feel my pulse beneath my clothes. Every scar I've ever owned made me who I am. If I cry tonight, that's just moonlit light washing over everything I tried to hide. I'm still becoming, softly unfolding. It's 2:43 a.m. The sky is turning porcelain. Maybe tomorrow I'll pretend I have it all together again. But right now in this gentle blue, there's nothing I have to prove, just a quiet room and a heart that's learning how to stay. Ooh. Ooh. I trip on every word when you walk into the room. Laugh too loud at nothing, hide my shaking hands from you. You ask if I'm alright, I say I'm tired, I'm fine, but my chest is on a roller coaster. Every time your eyes meet mine, I don't know how to say it. My tongue gets tied in knots, but I love you. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? I write it in the margins of thoughts I never send, but I love you. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? You call me after midnight just to rant about your day. I memorize your silence and every little joke you make. You talk about your heartbreaks like I'm your safest place. I am smiling while I'm breaking just to see that softer face. I don't know how to say it. My tongue gets tied in knots, but I love you. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? I write it in the margins of thoughts I never said. Do you know that? If I just blurted it out right now on the phone, would you laugh? Would you leave or say you've always known? I don't know how to say it. My courage comes too late, but I love you. Do you know that? Do you know that? If you could hear my heartbeat, it's spelling out your name, 'cause I love you. Yeah, I love you. Do you know that? Talking to me. Söker tillgänglig. Hey, it's just us again. Okay, tell me honestly, why you so hard on me? Every little mistake feels bigger than it should be. You look in the mirror like you're searching for proof that you're not enough, but who taught you that truth? the things you never say out loud to me. Slow down, sit here on the floor. You don't have to win anything anymore. Talk to me, like you would a friend, softly and gently, again and again. You don't have to fight every shadow you see. Stay for a while, just sit here with me. You remember when you used to dream out loud before comparison got heavy like a cloud. You're tired, I know, of pretending you're strong, but strength isn't silence or holding it all wrong. The vinyl keeps spinning, that old familiar song. It's okay if you're unsure, you've been brave all along. Breathe in, let it go. You're doing better than you know. Talk to me, like you would a friend, with patience and mercy until the hurt bends. You don't have to solve everything tonight, just keep playing chords until it feels like. What if healing is this small, just staying through it all? What if growing isn't loud, just forgiving out loud, out loud. Talk to me, when the world feels fast. Tell me it's okay not to outrun the past. The radio fades, but the song's still free, and maybe that's enough for me and me. It's just us tonight, no audience to see. Just a girl with a guitar